you, those of you who have been patiently waiting, we appreciate that, is a new award that was created by the Association of Legal Writing Directors just this year. And in fact, to add to the excitement, the recipient of this award had no idea of being the recipient of an award at all. From time to time, we run across those colleagues, those like those we've recognized tonight, who really go the extra mile, who help us all out, who encourage us, who stand behind us, who answer our phone calls when we need guidance. And those people do stand out for us. And then perhaps a little rarer are the people who stand the test of time. And this award is one that we thought was appropriate for someone who has been there for all of us for a long time. Now, I've tried not to give up the recipient, but at this point I'll have to do that. The term Brill is used as a short form for brilliant. Brilliant refers to shining brightly, radiating light, excellent, wonderful, and exceedingly intelligent. In legal writing circles, the term Brill is associated with one Ralph Brill. Who has shone brightly. He has radiated light not only on his law school, on the legal profession, but on many of us by making us look good. He has demonstrated excellence. He has been someone that all of us can be proud of. And this year, I think as many of you know, Ralph celebrates his 50th year, not 15, 50th year as a law professor. So the ALWD board found it fitting that ALWD create the Brill Award. It is a golden award in recognition of 50 or more years. Many of us have a long way to go. Of service in the legal academy that is given to an who has assisted his colleagues and students in mastering legal analysis, research, and writing. Now, a bit for some of you who don't know too much about Ralph Brill, and this is very short, I promise. Ralph Brill began teaching law at the University of Michigan in 1960. He began by teaching a course called Problems and Research, one of the earliest forms of what we now call legal research and writing. After 1 year, he was lured away by Chicago Kent College of Law, where he has taught for the rest of that time. Ralph has been an innovator in legal education, not only in the area of legal research writing, but also in using technology in law schools, in distance learning. He has taught tort, he has served as interim dean of his law school, and he has assisted many of us on many occasions. Ralph is a past recipient of the Blackwell Award, of the Courage Award. He has received the Section Award of the Legal Writing Section, and he has received the Burton Award Foundation's Legends of the Law Award for outstanding contribution to legal education. I could go on, but I won't. There is a Wikipedia page on Ralph Brill that you may all check. And so I ask you to join me in honoring our friend, our colleague, a mentor, an innovator, a trailblazer, Ralph Brill.
thought it was true. I don't know. I got into teaching by accident. When I graduated in 1960, I was 22 years old, 23 years old, but we had the draft back then. I was ready to go in the Army. And I got a letter from Michigan asking if I'd be interested in teaching legal writing for a year. And I had been on the law reviews, and I thought I could handle that. And I just fell in love with it. I mean, I absolutely fell in love with it. Students were wonderful. The faculty up there were wonderful. It was a one-year appointment. It was a cap position. So I thought I'd do it for that 1 year and then go in the Army. And then, of course, I got an offer to teach at Kent, which is my hometown. And I thought, well, I'm still young enough. I can still go in the Army. I can still go into practice. And frankly, Chicago-Kent wasn't much of a school back then. If U.S. News and World existed back then, it probably would have been last. We had kind of a crazy dean. Not just kind of crazy, he was crazy. I mean, for example, my interview, I can't remember the third question. He asked 3 questions. The first was whether I could operate my own typewriter. Typewriter was the emphasis, George. And the second was whether I was Jewish or not, because they didn't recognize any religious holidays. I didn't want to point out they had something called a Christmas vacation. But and the third was just as a name. And so that was the interview. Those 3 questions, tour of the building, which was not very much. And I went back and I asked the dean at Michigan whether I should take this job. And he said, if you take that job, you'll never be able to leave there. And he was right. Not for that reason, but I decided once I got there that if I'm going to be here, I'm going to make this a better place, you know, because it needed a lot of improvement. So that was the start of this stuff that she's mentioned about trying to help people and trying to do things. So yeah, we did quite a bit over the years. And I still love it every bit as much. I'm not going to retire. I'm going to die in my class. Right when I've covered Paul's graph. They will remember that for the rest of the year. And I love all of you. As you know, I've written to you that, and I meant every word of it. And I will, to my dying day, be trying to help you still, because you've helped me, and you help each other so much. As everybody on this board panel has said, it's the greatest bunch of teachers in the world. I don't care about those people over there at all. You are the greatest.